For decades now, Princess Peach has been viewed as the ultimate damsel in distress for video games, constantly kidnapped by Bowser and always needing Mario to save her. But I'm here to show you a bunch of different games where Peach kicks a little ass. Let's dive on in and take a look. This is actually a game I had kind of forgotten existed, but as a huge fan of the SSX series, I really love SSX On Tour, and especially this version here for the GameCube. And that's because Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach are playable characters. This is a really neat time in kind of like the working relationship between EA and Nintendo. At the time, I was actually working on Fight Night Round 2, and we were given the okay to run an emulator on our disc and have Super Punch-Out in our game. That's kind of unheard of. And to see people like Mario, Luigi, and Peach going down a mountain into like Nintendo-themed zones that are only on the GameCube disc were super cool. Now, I will say this game isn't as fast as games like Tricky or even SSX on the 360 or the PS3, but the game is still a lot of fun. I really like that you're able to play as the Nintendo characters and they don't really feel out of place. Everyone's kind of outlandish in the SSX universe, so being able to rock Princess Peach on her skis and have her flying down the mountain pulling off insane tricks doesn't feel any weirder than if you were to do it with Elise, Mac, or Kaori. Everyone knows Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and of course it features heavily Princess Peach. I'm not going to go too deep on this one. I mean, if you haven't played Mario Kart 8 by this point, you're probably not going to. But one of the things I really dig about Peach in this one is, one, she's a great character. She's a medium racer, so she's got higher acceleration, lower top speed than other characters that are heavier than her. But one of the things I really dig about this is if you choose the ATV or the motorcycle, or she's going to wear her bike costume that she wore in the Wii version of Mario Kart. But if you use a regular cart, she's going to be in her standard dress. It's a nice little attention to detail that I thought was really neat. This is a game that a lot of people forget about from the history of the DS, but I love Super Princess Peach. This game is so much fun. I really like this one. This kind of takes the traditional trope of Peach being the damsel in distress and just flips it upside down, because in this case, Mario and Luigi have been kidnapped by Bowser, and it's up to Peach to save the day. I really like the way this game plays. It's not an overly difficult game, but it is a game that makes you think, because you need to consider the way you're going to go through it, which power-ups you're going to use, how you're going to replenish your power-up meter, so you can use your different heart powers, or your different vibe powers as they're called in the game. And I just really, really like the way it looks. Like, one of my favorite things about this game is the animation sequence when Peach is running. I just think it looks great. There's so much detail packed into this game. I also really like that she's able to use her umbrella as both a weapon and a shield. And when you crouch down, when you're holding an enemy using it, when you're going to throw them, you absorb them and it charges up your power meter for your vibes. It's a really great game. Super Mario Bros. 2 stands as the first game I ever purchased with my own money. My mom worked at a camera shop, and I actually went and worked at her store for a day. This is, back before they really cared. I got paid under the table. And I worked in her store, working on the display in the front window, and I got paid for it. The manager of the store thought it was great that I was helping out, and I got paid $60 under the table. And we promptly marched across the mall over to Toys R Us, and I purchased Super Mario Bros. 2, and it absolutely blew my mind. And Princess Peach was one of my favorite characters to play in the game. She is absolutely fantastic. This is a reskin of Doki Doki Panic, so it's not really that they gave Peach the powers, they just kind of plopped her into this character and made her fit. But I love that she has a different power set than the other characters in the game. I love that this is where they introduced her float mechanic. I love that she's a little bit slower at pulling stuff up out of the ground than the other characters, so everyone plays just a smidge differently, but she's just as viable and just as much fun to play as everyone else. Peach is awesome in Super Mario Bros. 2. Super Mario 3D Land kind of feels like the spiritual ancestor to me of Super Mario Bros. 2, so I am just naturally inclined to love everything from the Mario 3D Land series, and this one is no different. As is the case with Super Mario Bros. 2, you can choose from Mario, Luigi, Toad, or Princess Peach. Peach maintains her jumping ability from Super Mario Bros. 2, so when you hold down the A button as you jump, she is going to float over a short distance, letting you clear chasms and get a little bit further and able to grab the gold flag when you complete a level. It's really hard to screw up Mario Golf. It really is. They're just fantastic games, and Mario Golf Toadstool Tour on the GameCube is no different. Princess Peach features heavily in this game. She is one of the main characters that you can start off the game with, and she looks and plays fantastic. She's kind of been a staple in the Mario Sports series, and this is no different here. This is just one that I preferred personally over the other Mario Sports games. I like Mario Superstar Baseball, I like Mario Strikers, Mario 3 on 3 is even great on the DS, but this is the one that I think of when I think of Princess Peach because, I mean, it's named after her, Toadstool Tour. That's what she was in the first Mario game. She was Princess Toadstool. I'm fairly new to Super Paper Mario. I haven't played it through it too far, but I actually just got to a point where I unlocked Peach and I'm able to play as her in the game. And it's pretty cool that she plays a little bit differently than Mario. So in the game, if you don't know, if you've never played it, Mario actually has the ability to flop dimensions. So he can go from just being the standard 2D Mario to flipping around and being in the third dimension where he's actually able to go behind stuff and things like that. And you're able to switch between different characters. Eventually you're able to unlock Bowser as well, but when you unlock Peach, Peach allows you to go a little bit further when you jump than you normally would with Mario because, hey, again, she has her parasol. She's able to float, making her important, viable, and necessary to clear levels. And don't think that's all she's capable of doing. She's also just as able as Mario to jump on enemies, take them out, and fight her way through Flipside. But of course, the one that puts Peach at the most equal ground is the Super Smash Bros. Series, and she is no slouch in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Peach has always been fun since Smash debuted. She's always had some really neat abilities and powers, but Ultimate just kind of puts her front and center. I think she's an absolute blast to play. I love that she can take out the golf club and use it as a smash attack to hit people with. I like that she uses Toad as a shield, and I love the nod to Super Mario Bros. 2, where she pulls up a turnip and uses it as a projectile. And don't forget the flying hip attack. It's kind of like Asuka in the WWE, right? She goes flying and just bops into you and knocks you senseless across the map. So yeah, while we were introduced to her as being in another castle and we had to continue on our quest to save her, I hope these games that I just showed you show that Princess Peach is just as capable as Mario, Luigi, Toad, Bowser, heck, Waluigi, Wario, anyone else from the Mushroom Kingdom to be able to just kick a little ass and have a little fun in the games that she stars in. I do think it's a shame that she's only starred in one game so far with Super Princess Peach, but games like Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Paper Mario, and even Mario Kart 8 show just how awesome a character she is and how incredible she can be to play. So this video was suggested to me by my wife Meredith. She and I were talking the other night about different ideas for upcoming videos, and she said that I should really do one on Princess Peach, and I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, you know, I could do one just based on her appearances in games, but I thought to myself it'd be a lot more fun to show games where she was actually playable, rather than ones where she was just kind of a supporting character and just showed up. Now, conspicuous by its absence in this video is, of course, Super Mario RPG. I don't have my original copy of that game anymore, so I can't just go to a point where I'm able to control Peach, and I haven't played far enough in the game elsewhere to be able to show her in-game, but she is a character in that game, and she is fantastic. But I hope the games I featured in this one are suitable and will show that Peach is a lot of fun to play as, and is just as awesome as Mario, Luigi, and Toad. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite game is that features Princess Peach as a playable character, and I would love to know what I overlooked. I know there's some conspicuous by their absence sports games in here. Let me know in the comments down below which ones you like the best. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to see more content like it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Let me know you enjoyed this one and I can keep making videos like this so you guys will keep coming back and watching. If you are new to the channel and have not already done so, please be sure to subscribe down below, and while you are there, ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything I've got going on. Until next time, I've been Jay. I appreciate you being here and spending a little bit of time with me. Until next time, be sure to play more games, stay square, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.